In this video, we will discuss the different reasons why people are lonely. Loneliness is a complex feeling, and there are many different types of loneliness. There's the kind that comes from being in a crowd. There's the kind that comes from being alone all day. There's the kind that comes from not having enough friends or family members around to share time with. And then there's the kind of loneliness that only deepens when you're surrounded by others, because you're still feeling isolated and misunderstood on some level. The first type of loneliness is what most people think about when they hear the word loneliness. It's a sense of isolation and disconnection from others, which can stem from how crowded or busy an environment is, how solitary your workday is, or how few people you know well enough to spend time with outside of work or school. This type of loneliness can also be caused by living in an area where nobody knows you. What is loneliness? Loneliness is a feeling of isolation and an absence of companionship. Loneliness can be triggered by various factors such as moving to a new location, starting college, or even the death of a loved one. Some people are more prone to loneliness than others because they may suffer from social anxiety or have introverted tendencies. Some people might feel lonely even when surrounded by friends and family members because they are constantly comparing themselves to others and feeling like they don't measure up. Loneliness is contagious. Here's how to not catch it. There are many reasons why people feel lonely. It could be a result of a recent breakup, moving to a new city, or just the result of being introverted. Whatever the reason may be, it can have major effects on the human psyche and well-being. It is important to find ways to not feel lonely because it can be contagious and can affect your relationships with other people. One way to not feel lonely is to get involved in hobbies or activities that you enjoy doing by yourself. This will help you develop your skills in this area so that when you do meet someone who shares those interests, it will be easier for you to connect with them and form a bond. Increasing loneliness in America. The United States is in the midst of a loneliness epidemic. The number of people who are lonely has been steadily increasing for the past few decades. In fact, there are more than 40 million Americans who feel chronically lonely. Loneliness can have many different causes, but one of the most common reasons for it is that people don't have enough meaningful connections with others. This can happen for a variety of reasons, such as being too busy to maintain friendships or not having enough time in their day to socialize with others. How is loneliness different from severe depression? Loneliness is often seen as a symptom of depression, but it is not the same. Loneliness can be a sign that someone needs to make more friends or spend more time with loved ones. It can also be a sign that they are not doing something they enjoy and need to find something that they enjoy doing. Loneliness is one of the most common mental health issues in the world. It can have serious effects on people's physical health, work life, and personal relationships. It is important for people to know what loneliness is and how it differs from other mental health issues like depression so they can get help if needed.